you're listening to this music and it's all coming from the perspective. I'm still that same kid. And you look at the pictures of me as a kid, I was just a regular innocent kid like anybody else. So what happened in this kid's life that made him be the guy that you're listening to?
So you released 5 albums this year so far,
Uh-huh.
right?
So far,
Right.
yeah.
Weren't you planning to release one each month for the entire year?
Yeah, yeah. The next three, because now it's we left off on five and we in July. But like I say, because of the health issue, like it kind of set me back a little bit. So I'm gonna release six, seven, and eight, I believe, at the same time. So that so that it'll be eight by the time we get to August, yeah.
But you had some issues too with like your engineer, right? Like what
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. My engineer, he had health issues, a different type of health issue, like that came out of the blue, where he had to get rushed to the hospital. That's why I'm really, telling people take care of yourself. I feel great now. I'm good. I'm on the road to recovery. I'm feeling good. I'm back working out. My engineer, it was the same thing, like out the blue, just like health issues out the blue. So put a um, I had to put a post on my Instagram. Excuse me. I had to put a post on my Instagram and see if somebody could mix the album. And that actually was a blessing as well though, because as my other engineer, shouts to my dog, Jay McDowell, a Nocturnal Sounds, that's my go-to, that's my engineer. But I met this cat out of Detroit. His name is Maestro Williams. He mixed the four album and he did such a phenomenal job. Like I was reading a review on the four project and like the fact that the review mentioned how well mixed that particular project was. And I was shocked too when it came back because we just met over Instagram when I put that post up and he like, yo, I would be honored. I'd love to do it. And now I'm gonna be working with him in the future. So now I still have my engineer, Jay McDowell, but now also I got a whole other mix engineer, Maestro Williams, who's phenomenal out of Detroit at what he does. So yeah, it was dope. Everything happened as it was supposed to.
Isn't it crazy how life works, man?
Insane, man. Insane. Insane. And if you look good, I want people, please go listen to the Artist Yahn Freeman four. Man, matter of fact, listen to all five of
All
them.
five, all five.
Yeah, please listen to all five. But four is the one that Maestro Williams did, and um the other four. See, that gets confusing. The album four is mixed by Maestro Williams. The prior four projects are mixed by Jay McDowell.
Right, right. So
Now,
like okay, for this process of putting out so much music, what has it
um,
been like for you? I mean, like how were you able to put out so much music even with dealing with being in the bed for 4 or 5 months, man?
it was, man, I was fortunate, Chop, man. I was fortunate that I had recorded a lot of music before that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was all I already had everything scheduled and ready to come out. You know what I mean? So to the public, it was like he's still dropping. Meanwhile, I'm recovering in the bed for 4 months.
That's crazy. All right, well,
Man.
which one of the five is your favorite?
Mm, wow. I would say it's between and they all my babies, bro. So I know sometimes, bro. I don't like that type of question because I don't want to jade people, y'all, or mess people's opinion up of what they particularly like.
Right.
You know what? I want to remain a true artist and say art is subjective, and once I give the art to the public, it's theirs to judge, not me. So I love all of them. I love all of them equally, I'll say.
All right. You know what I
Yeah.
love too is the
What's up?
covers.
Thank
Man,
you.
the fact that you chose like different like pictures of you as a kid for each one of them. That is
Thank
super
you.
dope. What made you decide to do that? Was it like kind of like a Nas Illmatic type of style or what?
Well, for me, and I don't know if because you had Biggie who did a baby cover, you had Wayne has done baby covers, Nas, what, and I wonder what their inspiration was for doing it. If I ever run across any of those cats, I'm gonna ask them like what was going on in their lives that made them want to do it. What it was for me was it's like you're listening to this music and it's all coming from the perspective. I'm still that same kid. And you look at the pictures of me as a kid, I was just a regular innocent kid like anybody else. So what happened in this kid's life that made him be the guy that you're listening to? It's like what transformed him to have these deep things to say, or what like music is me putting into words my real life experiences. So it's like that child went through everything that you hear me rapping about. And it's like, and now that I'm an adult, I look at children, I'll be like, damn, that's sad that kids have to go through these things. But I guess, it's all a part of the learning and growing process. But that was what was going through my mind, where it was like people get caught up in you're an artist, you're a rapper, these names and these titles. Man, I was a kid just like you was a kid, just like everybody else. I happen to have a talent to make music, but I think sometimes artists get dehumanized, and I want to make people remember, hey, I'm just a person, dog, just like you. Whenever you sitting there writing your fucked up comments on Instagram about me or Reddit or whatever the fuck, dog, I'm a person just like you. All these people, like, that's why, like, I don't know if we talked about it last time, but I hate the word celebrity. I hate the word famous, because I feel like those words give people a right to dehumanize other people. Like, to call somebody a celebrity means you get to tear them down, be in a business, like, say just nasty things about them. So these albums was like, yo, just remember, I'm just a person, and this is what this kid went through. This kid grew up to be this guy that's saying all of this stuff. So when you look at me or when you talk to me, it's still him in there. It's still me, that little kid with the innocent eyes at the birthday party. It's just I've been through a lot of shit to have to grow up and mature. But I think that's what the focus was, to remind people that when you listen to artists, man, they grew up, they had a life just like you. They're regular normal people. They just happen to be talented in this particular area. That doesn't give you the right to dehumanize them, you know?
What I love about what you're saying too is that the reminder, right, that all of us at one time were children, right? And we all go through things.
Yes.
And when you wonder like how somebody turned out to be the way that they are, it's based off of the trauma, the things that they go through in life. And that's a great reminder of like, look, you may dislike this person, but at one time they were innocent.
You feel me? Like, think about that, bro. At one time, bro, and I don't remember where I saw this at, because I never like to take credit for quotes that I know I didn't think of, but I heard this somewhere one time, and they were like, think about that. When you're a child, everybody's nice to you. Oh, come, give me a hug, let me hold you. What do you want to eat? The world is catering to you. And then around like your teenage years or something like that, it's not like that no more. And then it becomes like this fair game to just treat everybody like a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And that is like weird to me. That is like,
Yeah, you punk
when,
ass kid.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? This little motherfucker coming over here. It's like, damn, it was just hugs and love a second ago, and now you can't stand the sight of me. When did
Right.
this change? When did somebody else said too? They said human beings are the only species. Is that human beings have a knack for normalizing the most incredible things. Like, think about that. I'm still an incredible person. You're still an incredible person. We're just older now, but we still add value to the world. What? Because we're older, we deserve like to, like I say, just like I look at social media and stuff sometimes, and not even just about me. I look at what people say to each other. I look at, like I say, Reddit, when people say to each other. I look at YouTube comments and all of this stuff, and it's just like, at what age do we decide that a human being is not worth courtesy, not worth compassion, not worth empathy? When does that happen? When do we all make that decision?
Yeah, it's like as you get older, people start to lack more empathy and patience and
Hmm.
understanding for each other, right? That's a really
Yep,
unfortunate thing, man. It's
it
definitely
is.
unfortunate.
Yeah, so that was the cause of the my baby pictures, and I'm gonna keep on putting the guilt trip on everybody about putting about putting my baby pictures on the cover. Like, yes, when you talk shit about me, you're talking shit to this kid right here, man.
You should be like, I still got my inner child that I'm trying to heal, right?
You feel me? I'm still out here healing, man. What do you want? What I want to hit him with? What more do you want from me? That's what I that's what I want to hit
Oh,
him
you
with,
hitting them
man.
with the Tyrese?
You feel me? I do. What more do you want from me, dog? I feel Tyrese on that. I forgot that was Tyrese who did that shit. But
Yeah.
yeah,
He said
yeah.
$13,000 a month.
Hey, I felt him. I felt him. Love to Tyrese, man.
Yeah, man, for sure.